Hello, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be telling you about our little trip to Olivers Mount. So I'll start by introducing you to us. The lad with the bag is myself. Next to me, the lad with the brolly is Wayne. Don't forget Wayne. Wayne is my brother-in-law, by the way, Wayne. Next to Wayne is my mate Andy, the big lad. That's Andy. Blue trainers, so now you know who we all are. So for all you guys that follow me, you'll know that I've been working on the TZR 250 for a while. I was hoping to document a lot more during the build, but really I just don't have the time. As you can see, the bike is now complete, and I thought it'd be a fantastic idea to take it up to Olivers Mount Barry Sheene weekend. It was a week before Olivers Mount, and if I didn't have enough on getting the bike ready, I still had to convert the van into something that would accommodate us for the weekend. I set about converting the van into a bit of a day van. I removed the bulkhead, I fit windows in the sides, I lined it out, I fit a diesel heater, a leisure battery and a solar panel to the roof. And while we're talking about the roof, inside the roof my brother-in-law Wayne actually made some templates so we could board it and line it all out. So I got the van finished and we loaded her up. Off we went to sunny Scarborough. Would you believe it pissed it down all the way? And we got cut up by some twat because he seen a sign for some free-ranged eggs. Anyway, we finally got there and set up camp. Now I must say I'm chuffed a bit to what I've done to that van. What a setup. And there's Wayne on the other side having a fag look. After we finished gaffer taping the gazebo to the side of the van, we decided to go for a stroll. And it's fair to say the weather got a lot better than what it was. Just look at that view. Did you see that can of Carlsberg in Wayne's hand already? Seeing as it was such a beautiful view, we took a bromance selfie. Then we took one of the hairpin at the bottom of Sheene Rise. Then I took a picture of the Barry Sheene MBE monument before it had a fire extinguisher slung up against it, a chair and a marshal's jacket over it. It could do with an overhaul anyway, look at the state of it. Anyway, we had a bit more of a mooch about, and I must say, Wayne absolutely loved these steps. He said, "I've been on my knees all week." I said, "Yeah, with your lass behind you." He said, "You stupid cunt." Anyway, look at that view. It is a beautiful place, Olivers Mount. Well, when it's not pissing down or the fog coming in. There's a paddocks look. After our stroll and mooch about, we went back for a cup of tea, because I had no intentions of drinking this weekend. But that soon went out the window when this guy turned up.
"Alright lads, where's the women at? It's time to party!"
Oh my god, this bloke can drink a fucking whale under the table. And that was it. The Amstel on tap just kept flowing and flowing and flowing. It was the morning after, and I woke up feeling terrible. This was our alarm clock. It was now the Saturday morning. After being woke up by the bikes getting in some test laps, we got up and had some breakfast and went for a look about. There was a few nice bikes on display. I like a two-stroke. Lovely NSR. To be honest, there could have done with being a lot more bikes on display really. But never mind. Something a bit different. I love old bikes like this. I didn't reckon much to the Barry Sheene display tent, but I'm sure that'll improve next year. My mate Andy's friends with Mike Norbury and his old man, so we were fortunate enough to spend a bit of time with them down in the paddocks before we watched him race. His old man Paul, cracking guy, what a laugh. Anyway, let's watch Mike race.
Where these guys from? Too far away. I was going to say.
It was a good overtake, wasn't it, that? After changing his gearing, he won every race of the day. I bet he was buzzing and his dad would have been proud. And that's Mike Norbury. Here's some more racing at Olivers Mount, and this is Sheene's Rise.
Trying not to let it get that orange one at the second mile.
Get on.
Fucking drifting that was,
After a day watching the racing, it was time to do it all over again. Saturday night in the beer tent, and it was absolutely bouncing. Give us a wave, boys! We're off to get pissed. Sadly, I don't have much video footage of the beer tent because I was too busy having such a good time. But what I can tell you is the banter and the bands were absolutely fantastic. When we woke up the next day, we knew we'd had a good night. These pictures tell you everything. Ah, look at Wayne, bless him. Unfortunately, this is what we woke up to on the Sunday morning. It was windy, the fog had come in, and it was pissing down. All racing had been cancelled, so it was time to bail, but we did have a fantastic time. We packed everything away, loaded the van up, and off we went. When the directors made the decision to cancel all the racing, I know they held it off for as long as they could. For all the people that come to watch the racing on a Sunday, I know they've now been offered a refund by Olivers Mount, or the option of a credit to watch another event. Also, if those people do come and watch another event at Olivers Mount, as a goodwill gesture, they've been offered free paddock passes. Unfortunately, due to lack of organisation, I didn't get to show my bike, but I'm not too bothered because I had a great time anyway. I know the organisers have had the work cut out, if only people knew. After speaking to them, I believe that next year's event will be so improved it'll be one to remember. One of the things I picked up on straight away was what a fantastic job they did of keeping all the toilets clean, and there was thunder boxes everywhere. Here's a little video I made. Nice clean full flush shit with a brand new toilet roll. It's not going to be like that tomorrow. As we didn't know what we were expecting going to Olivers Mount, we had our own toilet block for backup, but we didn't use it once. There was toilet blocks and showers and thunder boxes everywhere, and they were kept clean all weekend. So that was our sunny weekend at Olivers Mount Scarborough, and I'll be going back in a couple of weeks for the GB Supermoto Round 6. Anyone interested in going to that event, it's on the 26th and the 27th of August. That was our lads' weekend at Olivers Mount. Feel free to like and subscribe and hit the bell to see more of my content. Thanks for watching.